They slammed my face into burning asphalt, hands shaking as they cuffed me in front of my students. They thought I was just another black man pretending to serve. But I wasn't pretending. I earned every stripe. And when I made one call, the same cops who arrested me were being escorted off my property, in front of the same cameras that caught them humiliating me. My name's Dorian Ellison. I'm 38, live just outside Charlotte, North Carolina. Used to fly combat missions for the Air Force, now I teach ROTC at Oak Crest High. Most mornings, it's black coffee, walk my pit lab Moxie, and prep lesson plans with classic soul playing low. But some days remind you how fast this country forgets who you are when the uniform's off. Even the ones you once called brothers. 2 years ago, I helped a man named Troy Lasker, former Marine, dishonorable discharge, spiraling. I used connections to get him into the local police force. He'd call me sir even after I retired. That changed fast. Troy started harassing the kids I mentored, especially the black boys. Said they looked ready to gang up. I warned him, told him I'd report him. He smirked, leaned in close. You're not in command anymore, Colonel, nobody salutes ghosts. Next thing I know, I'm surrounded outside the school. False tip, black man impersonating an officer. Dispatch responded like it was a bomb threat. Hot asphalt burned my cheek. Hands zip-tied, knees in my back. My cadets froze, phones out, faces pale. Troy stood over me, spitting tobacco to the side. This your legacy, huh, he said. I bit down on my tongue until I tasted blood. Didn't give him the scream he wanted. Just waited to breathe. And then, I made the call. Only took one number. I'd saved General Rosalind Cade's life in Kandahar. Now I just said, sir, requesting immediate confirmation of my identity, public situation. Silence, then. Ellison? Jesus, stay calm, it's done, I'm making a call of my own. 27 minutes later, I wasn't the one in cuffs anymore. Troy's radio went nuts. Stand down, cancel hold, immediate disengagement. His face drained. Buzz, text from the chief. He's who he says he is, you just cooked your badge. He stuttered. We thought, you matched the description, look, man, it was protocol. I didn't say a word. Walked straight into the school. Let the camera phones do the talking. 3 hours later, I sat front row at a press briefing. Mayor, police chief, and General Cade stood behind the mic. Colonel Dorian Ellison is a national asset. What happened today is not policing, it's profiling. Troy Lasker and 2 others were stripped of badge and weapon. Right there. In front of every news station in North Carolina. Students watched from their classroom live stream. One of my cadets whispered, "That's our commander. Troy lost his pension. FBI's reviewing his record for civil rights violations." I returned to class that Friday. And for the first time, every cadet stood when I walked in, not because they had to, but because they chose to. Some scars don't fade. But neither does dignity. Power doesn't have to shout, it just has to stand. The sun sets warm now when I walk Moxie. People wave again. Not because they know my name, but because they remember the story. If you've ever been underestimated, drop a comment. And if you believe quiet strength is still strength, subscribe. Real stories still matter.